Look who's here. In New York, no less. Eddie Ghabour, gracing our stage in the Big Apple.
It's a
Eddie,
pleasure
welcome
to be
back.
here.
Good to see
Thank you.
This afternoon, widely expected, you'll get a rate cut, down 25 basis points. I got that. What everybody's interested in is Jay Powell's news conference. What will he say about 2025?
Yep. That is the most important part of today. And what I think Jay should do is let everyone know the economy is strong enough that it actually doesn't need many more rate cuts, and that they'll still be accommodative if it needs it. This way, you kind of get your cake and eat it too. I think they're putting too much stimulus in an economy that doesn't need it, and it's going to lead to bigger problems like inflation reaccelerating at a much higher pace than they're pricing in. I think they're making a big mistake with this cut today.
So if they did not cut today, I've just suppose, you think the market would like that?
I think the initial reaction would probably be a sell-off. However, if he positions it the way we're talking about, the market would take that in, and we would hit new highs going into January and into Inauguration Day.
Well, you know, I read your stuff, and I know what you're saying here. You're saying that Trump will get a handle on inflation and on government spending, but that will result in a 20% market sell-off. Link it all around for me.
I think Donald Trump is inheriting something very similar to what Ronald Reagan did in his first term in office, where he inherited inflation that was really high because a Fed miscalculated the fact that they thought inflation was decelerating. They took their foot off the gas, and we had a huge reacceleration, and we had to have that Volcker moment where they killed inflation. It hurt the market, and it hurt the economy. But we need to take one step back to take several steps forward. And so I hope they stick to their guns and cut spending, tackle the deficit, and get inflation down. The initial reaction will be negative, but I think we could have an amazing decade. So I hope he takes those tough decisions that so many politicians have been afraid to tackle.
If you did beat inflation and you really cut spending, that would really slow the economy down dramatically, wouldn't it?
It would, but I think they can pull it off in a way where you have this slowdown without a recession. If you have a market go down by 20 to 25% in a non-recessionary environment, you can still do really well on the back end, meaning not going into an 08, 09 type of scenario. And so the setup is perfect, and if he's going to do it, you want to do it early in your term, so that way you have 24 to 36 months to get it back to where we are.
That's what Reagan did.
Exactly, and I think the setup is exactly the same, and most importantly, I think investors need to have a game plan to be able to pivot when that happens. I think the first half of 2025 is going to be when we start de-risking based on our outlook on what's going to happen.
Now you've got us all worried, Eddie.
That's nothing to worry about. You've made a lot of money this year, and you'll make a lot more money over the coming years. Absolutely.
Nobody's ever said that to me in live television before, but that was good. Eddie, you're a good man. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.